Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, enough with the enthusiasm. So, this has been a math channel for a while, and granted there's not a lot of videos up, but I was going to try and limit it to math, because math is cool. But also, I love cars, I love airplanes, there's too many things I enjoy, and I want to share that, and I want to show, what I've been doing with it, and maybe help other people out and do some tutorials on that. So, I'm going to expand this channel. It is no longer just math. So this is my 2017 WRX. It's stage 2 and a bit, and a little over 300 horsepower at the wheels. It's about 340 at the crank. And I'm a college student. I can't just spend money on everything I want. So a lot of the parts in this, like the GT wing on the back, I designed and built that, fiberglass and everything. The vinyl, I designed that, the drift brake, I designed that and built it. A lot of the stuff was homemade. So you don't have to spend a shit ton of money to do it. But, a lot of the engine components, I also can't afford to fix it. I've had a lot of things go wrong with this car. I burnt up the clutch because for a while I was drifting it. Yes, you can drift all-wheel drive. I'll probably do a video on that. But, I want the thing to last, so I spent the extra money on the engine to get it, where I wanted. I also have a lift kit because I use this car off-road all the time. I love to drive around in gravel and see if I can hit, 70 plus on dirt. Back roads, logging roads, so this thing has to be pretty rugged. So enough of that. What do I have in the car? So I'm just going to rattle off the things I know off the top of my head. There's more in here than I can remember, but it's got Invidia, Catless J-pipe. It's currently got, what's it called? Shit. I always blank on this. Nameless, right. It's got nameless axle back, straight pipes. Now, I'm going to talk about those because you should not get them. Actually, right now I'm running stock mufflers, but I have the axle backs. So, also got EGR, TGV deletes. Love those. A little exciting when you try to do the first startup on them, though. It's going to run like shit. I've got Cobb SF big intake with a box. What else? Got a Grim Speed boost controller, Bomba bypass valve, also love that. Crap, there's all kinds of stuff in here, I don't remember it all. But basically it's a stage 2. Obviously the access port, gotta have that. So I want to talk a little bit about why you shouldn't have straight pipes on a stage 2 or up. It kind of depends what you're trying to do with the car. Keep in mind, this is my daily driver car. I don't have anything else. I drive this everywhere. I'm commuting pretty long distance from Portland to Forest Grove, frequently, and that, that's highway speed. And I love the straight pipe sound. It is awesome. On the Catless J-pipe and the air intake, can't beat it. But here's the thing. What do you want? Catless and straight pipe is loud, like really, really loud. And I love it. I was getting flames out the back. My buddy behind me, could see the little pops and everything, even popping when I downshift. Great. It is so loud. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Coming home at night, if I was going to visit my parents or something, I had to turn the engine off at the intersection and coast the thing all the way home. Even at idle, it makes a ton of noise. When you get it on the highway, the drone is terrible. Like, you have to put it in 6th gear and just chug. My ears would be ringing after a drive. My dad, he'd have to have hearing protection on. My mom won't ride in the car at all. That's kind of a different story, but she won't drive it either, or anything. It was just too much. So right now I've got the stock, mufflers back on there, and it's not ideal. I've got the 3-inch, turbo back going into the little dinky mid-pipe to the stock mufflers, and yeah, of course there's back pressure. It's way too quiet. I can't even hear the revs. I like to hear the revs to rev match it, and because revs are cool. Who doesn't want to hear the revs and the pops and the crackles? And it's great. Okay, I'm getting too much going here, but basically it is so loud. You're not going to be able to hear anything. You can't have a conversation in the car. You got to have your radio up to like 20 or 22 just to hear anything. It's just not usable, and there's not that much of a power increase really at all. Like, with the stock mufflers on there, me driving, I still am getting the same power. And, say what you will, it doesn't sound as fast. You're still getting it. It's got the power. There is turbo lag, though. And, I tested this out a lot, and I put a lot of time into this. When you hit the gas, there is noticeably more turbo lag with the muffler on there. which I didn't expect. I didn't think I'd notice any difference. So that's kind of cool. Also, you know, the crackling, you can't really hear it with the mufflers. I doubt I'm getting a flame out the back. So now here's what I did to combat this. I got, coming in the mail, the Invidia N1 dual tip exhaust, 3-inch. I probably should have got that a year ago. I didn't. Here's the deal. You know, I spent like $320 or $330 on those straight pipes, and that's a lot for me. And I spent $670, I think, with shipping on the Invidia. Now, you know, as I said, I drive this thing off-road, I'm hitting gravel, there's little dents and things in my straight pipes, and, you know, I want to sell those, get back what I can, but, you know, it's a little hard to sell used parts, you know, the value's going to drop like crazy, and so that's, in a way, a waste of money, and I got those straight pipes because they were cheaper. I wanted the Invidia, I couldn't afford it, but if I just saved up a little bit, I could have got it. And moral of the story there is, you know, think through what you want to do with the car. I honestly didn't think I'd be a stage 2. I thought I'd take it to stage 1 and leave it, and then it's kind of addicting and you gotta keep wanting to add things, so that's what happened. But think ahead when you do that. And the straight pipes on a stock engine, stock mid-pipe and all that are fantastic. Like, they're the perfect sound, they're really, really nice. And yeah, the turbo does spool quicker. Even just with that modification and no tune, I noticed a difference in the driving. But, you know, I would say take the hit, get the Invidia if you can. You know, I don't even have it on the car yet. It's coming in the mail. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what it's going to do. I may say the same thing about it, that it's too loud. But, you know, I should have done that down the road. So I'll probably do another video here, stick the Invidia on there, give a sound comparison. I am not going to go through the hassle of putting the straight pipes on, the stock mufflers, and the Invidia. You know, it'd be cool to have decibel comparison, because I haven't seen a video where anyone's done that. But, you know, the mufflers work, anything works, it really doesn't matter, you know, it's just the sound. It's not gonna, you know, it's like, what, like a 2% difference in the power, whatever you stick on the back. The big deal is getting the catalytic converters out, or going to a high flow catalytic converter. If I were to do this again, I would have gone to a high flow. The reason I did this, the Catless, is because I wanted to shoot flames, because who doesn't want to shoot flames? It's cool, yeah, it's stupid, but whatever, bite me. So that's the deal. Hopefully I'm doing an okay job on a car channel. I'm used to doing math and walking through on like a chalkboard or a blackboard or something. This is kind of new to me, but I know about cars, I love cars, and I want to share that with people and maybe help people out who are just getting into this or want to figure out how to start modding their car. So one of these days I'll do a full parts list on what I got. But yeah, if you got any questions or anything, let me know. One thing I do want to show you, I've got a bomba bypass valve, and you're probably not going to hear it, but let's see. Well, I can't really do a pull, I'm in town, but I'm going to do a mini pull here. I don't know if you can hear that, but basically the bomba bypass valve was the cheapest one I could find, and with that Cobb intake, damn, it's good. So anyway, all I got for you. See you next time. Hope this didn't suck. Bye, guys.